Yo, my man Rollis, what is up? I hope the music isn't too loud, and I hope I'm not too loud as well. Because I just basically had to reset everything up over here. Shit. Okay, great. Yeah. It took me a while to set this shit up because Streamlabs is being an ass. So we're going to try to, rectify that right now. Now, I've been stuck on this page for so many weeks. Like, the other day, I had deleted this fucking page on stream. And I was so upset. Yeah, oh no, it was right. So what I did was, I had to grab the blaze. I had to grab basically both of these blazes because the rest of the page I didn't quite capture. And then I also had to grab her screenshots from that stream from earlier before I deleted it. And yeah, just import it back in there and trace over it. Basically what happened. The reason how that happened was, like, I pressed this button up here by mistake, which erases everything, and I didn't mean to do that. And I didn't even realize that I did that. But yeah, how are you guys this evening, on this Saturday night? Yeah, that button is mad powerful. Alright, so let me try to draw a blaze here. I have a couple of references up right here, and I just developed a new strategy on how to tackle drawing Sonic characters and constructing pages. And hopefully this strategy will help me in future endeavors when I'm trying to create things. Hopefully. But yeah. I didn't mean to stream this late either. It's past midnight. Damn, you are dedicated. You're welcome to the stream. Glad to have you on here. I'm gonna hopefully be streaming here more often because I know that they need more content on their Twitch. And I feel like it's great cross promotion for me. Oh wow, it still says starting soon down there. Like, what the hell? Wow. Yeah, I don't know why the hell did that change just now. Yeah, I'm going to be linking my Twitch right there, so that way if anybody from the stream wants to go ahead and watch my streams where I help fellow artists, you're welcome to give me a follow. I do commissions for Twitch streams, and I can draw anything Sonic related, anything your little heart desires. And I mean anything. I'm like, ooh. Bro, this, you still have to redeem yours. You have failed to. Even hand holding, you can take it a step farther. Actually, a couple of steps farther than that. I can draw Sonic characters playing footsie. No thanks, my guy. I'm glad a lot of people like that recent post on the Armada thing. Very engaging. I feel like that post was very engaging. Like asking that question, asking people to be more engaging. Even on the server, I decided to go in and like at everyone, try to become more engaging with people and maybe brighten up that server a little bit. You think we should retweet this? I mean, if you like, it's up to you. Like, if you want to support me and help me out, but considering your past experiences with helping out artists, I don't know if you're willing to take the chance. I've been having trouble with this blaze for an extremely long time, and I don't know why. What's that supposed to mean? I mean, I don't know if I should ask Cryo what's that supposed to mean. Because he would have a lot to say about that. Cryo's oddly not here. Well, Cryo doesn't have a laptop, and I doubt that he wants Discord's notifications to go off on his phone like every 10 seconds. Let me see, let me pull up that script. Yes! They tweeted it out. Yes, you know how many followers RG Sonic Online has? They have like almost 3,000 followers. That's crazy. Yeah, I know, right? Wow. Personal goals. Actually, before the stream, I was warming up with this piece. I decided to redo like that cover page, so I was like warming up to draw Sonic before I even attempted to do the stream. I really like the way Neo Metal is coming out right there. Oh my god, I can't wait to finish it, and I can't wait to show it off. I really can't wait. Oh, thanks, Rolis. You're a real pal. Come watch me draw Sonic characters. Sonic pages, okay. Practice makes perfect. Sure. I've been practicing drawing Sonic characters for too long already. I should have broken into the comics, into IDW by now, but this year I feel like I'm really going to do it. Where am I? Page 2, okay. Some expressions work better with the mouth in the center, I feel like. Or near the center. And it's a Saturday. Literally nobody has no excuse as to why they shouldn't be here. Unless they're waiting for Toonami to come on. Let me try looking up some references here. Was Blaze's single tooth part of the script? No, it wasn't, but considering people like that single tooth for some strange reason, like Shadow's fangs in the IDW comics, I'm like, this seems appealing to people, so I should add a fang or a tooth. She's gonna have two, now that you mention it. Yeah, we're gonna look back on this maybe months from now, and they're gonna be like, this professional Sonic artist was streaming on our channel. I can never get their eyelashes right. What the hell? Humans are attracted to sharp or pronounced canine teeth. Scientists are usually short. You're not joking? Wow. That's crazy. I mean, I'm attracted to sharp objects. Okay. So you're telling me everybody wants to be vampires? I would definitely be attracted to vampires. My whole life watching Buffy. will prepare me for the day when we all turn into vampires. Yeah. This is not a Sonic song. This can't be a Sonic song. You hear the lyrics to this crap? What is this? This has to be from Shadow the Hedgehog. I'm not sure where it's from because the song doesn't have stamps. Oh wait, yes it does. Okay, where are we at? 19 minutes? It just says Almost Dead, and it's by a band called Paraman 5000. I'm not entirely sure which game it's from. Who picks the music? I just put on something Sonic related and random. Because this is my first time streaming on the Archie Sonic Online page, and I'm not entirely sure how things go here. So that's why I sound kind of awkward. But if I was on my stream, it would be popping off. What is this? Spotify. You know, I don't even have Spotify downloaded because I hate all the ads. It's like, if I'm going to get into a music, it has to be uninterrupted, and I'm not going to pay for uninterrupted music. Like, I understand the artists need to be supported or whatever, but I just don't want to pay for music because I already have a lot of other subscriptions that I'm paying for, and it's just like, this isn't one of those unnecessary subscriptions. Yeah, if I'm drawing and a song gets interrupted, or a playlist I like gets interrupted, it's just like, it's gonna take me out of the groove. And I get so annoyed when I'm like taking out of my concentration. It's like when I'm focused and concentrated, I don't want to be disturbed. Because I also want to leave some room for, because this is, what panel is this? Damn, what panel is this? Yeah, I want to leave room for thought bubbles. Because I remember that was a problem I had when I was working on Sonic Legacy, because some of the pages I did not thoroughly plan out the thought bubbles. Sonic Legacy was so long ago. It was like December 2018, y'all. And I'm gonna do a YouTube series where I am going to be redoing those pages, actually. And it's gonna be like a tutorial series and shit. A tutorial series on what not to do when drawing Sonic the Hedgehog. Rule number 1 is don't be me. Period. I've actually I had this series in my head for a while, like as an idea, but still have yet to fulfill it. But this year I'm actually going to fulfill it, and I have a couple of other videos that I have planned out and in the process of filming. That's a good note. If people actually knew who I was, oh my gosh, it would be like, I'm canceled. I'd be saying the edgiest things. Hotkeys are definitely a way to save your life when it comes to making comics. I don't mean edgy like that. I mean like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like, not edgy the way people think edgy is. Like, I don't go to the extremes. Like some people. Like, the most edgy thing I would say is when I'm playing Halo. Oh man. Okay, I gotta fix this. I gotta look at some references, because I'm not looking at references at all right now. I'm not in the Discord server, and I don't think so. But if they asked me to be in the chat, I wouldn't mind, because at least I'll have someone to entertain the stream with me. I'm actually trying to be a little bit more active in that server, because I'm never active. Okay, I'm just looking up some references right now. Who is this girl? Meringue? Lemon meringue pie? Lemon meringue. Why am I drawing these? She doesn't have those. That's why, because I feel like I keep thinking that she sticks. Look at that. You see those little lines right there? That's like a sticks. That's like the sticks design right there with the lines. And that's not what Moraine has. Damn, I got them confused. I used to draw sticks a lot. I used to draw sticks with a bunch of trees and bushes and things like that. Okay, I have a problem. I have a problem where, I would draw the thumbnails, right? And then I'll go off of whatever thumbnails I drew, and I wouldn't look at the script. So I'm just like, I usually guess sometimes about the expressions based on the thumbnails and not look at the script, and that's my issue. Remember when Sonic Boom was announced? Nerva Sticks, what's the name? Yeah, when Sonic Boom was announced, I looked at that picture and I'm like, what in the hell? I really couldn't believe it, man. I'm like, I was upset, but after a while I'm like, okay, in my head I thought that that was gonna be Sonic forever. Like, we're not gonna have modern Sonic anymore. So I was more scared than anything that was just gonna be our normal Sonic. But I come to realize that they are having an extremely hard time trying to divert from modern Sonic. Believed to be Moraine, redesigned by some fans. Wow. I feel like Sega would probably do something that crazy. They would just introduce a brand new Sonic and say goodbye to modern Sonic forever. If that happened, I wonder how fans would react. Because when Sonic Boom was first announced, it's like, I feel like fans wouldn't have reacted the way they did if the designs were just a little bit better, especially with Knuckles. I feel like it would have worked if the designs were 100% more appealing. But now that Sonic Boom is gone, everybody wants it back. Everybody misses it because of the funny content in the show. They want the show back, not the games, just the show. You know how we are. I mean, if they introduced a new Sonic design, I would be open to it now that I'm older and I understand more things. I'll definitely be open to it, as long as it doesn't look like the original movie Sonic concepts. I will be open to it. Okay, the Sonic movie design, the first one, was not realistically appealing and likable at all, so that does not count. What if I told you that Knuckles in my Sonic Renegades AU is going to have Popeye arms? Oh my god, please don't say that. I mean, if he looks good, like you're gonna maybe have him have a beard or something like that. Okay, cool. I need to pull up one of these. This is cool. This is really, really amazing. Yeah, if you guys have any questions about my thought process or how am I doing these magical things, feel free to ask all the questions you want in the chat. I'm happy to answer any questions about drawing, about tablets, about programs, about life. I have the answers to life, and I'm willing to answer them. Because some of you may not know that I am worshipped as a prophet by many in other servers. He said, yes, I am here. I'm slowly starting to take over the Sonic community and everybody's gonna know who I am. It all ties into my diabolical scheme, where I slowly start to infect all of these Sonic projects, and then once they see my name in every single thing, then people are gonna be like, wow, I need to touch this guy, and I'll never wash my hand again. And I'm like, of course I'll shake your hand. Sure, you could be my sidekick. You could be my left-hand man, because Cryo is my right-hand man, for he is a very loyal servant of mine. I feel like once people start to hear that you want to take over the world and how confident you are, that's how you gain a following. By being as confident as humanly possible and just making cool stuff. I'm also having intentions to give Sonic Renegades an aesthetic inspired by Spider-Verse. Ooh! I would say to study that style intensely, because that would be a very appealing style if you were to do that for Sonic. I'm actually doing a lot of style studies myself when it comes to coloring, as you can see on my Twitter account. My last couple of images have been color studies for me, because there's something way out of the norm that I don't usually do. And I'm trying to color more of my stuff now. I could be his left-hand man. I have a spot in the Katon clan. Yeah, I like that. The Katon clan. You're about to do that. The clan. there were a couple of reasons why I used Legion instead of Clan. Okay, and then she has this other fur thing here. Okay, this is cool. Club. Sure, my exclusive all-access club. To the best of the best. People who are willing to devote their lives to the Legion. People who have inspired me to be the person I am today is Kuvira, Frollo, Scar. You know, all those really good people that people just like to underestimate, but they don't really understand. They're very misunderstood creatures. These are probably for the best. Creepers? Wow. When I get older, I hope to have awesome leadership skills like the people I just mentioned. A few years ago, I wouldn't even consider or like thought to draw Sonic characters, like mess around with the Sonic character ears. But as of recently, I'm experimenting. Because I study a lot about what Sonic fans say on Twitter and what appeals to them, and like drawing a moving tail is really appealing to some people. Having a fang there is really appealing to some people. People who love their pets. Oh, don't I know that. Yeah, the expression of Sonic characters has definitely came a long way since the early Archie days, because I was reading some of the earlier issues with the ASO team yesterday, and I was looking at a lot of artwork, and damn, the artwork back then? The artwork back then was just interesting. Like, so many things out of perspective, so many things just out of touch. And I really hate the way comic books were colored in the olden days. I really hate that. So too much yellows, too much reds, and everything just had this like static color choice to it, and I'm like, no. No, I always hated the way old school comic books were colored. Then make you more. Then more. And make the Sonic cast resemble you better. Look, it's Cryo. We was just talking about you. I'm not gonna keep that mouth. That mouth is just a placeholder. Let's see. I like to give my Sonic characters like these anime expressions. Okay, good. So this part of her head is not that curvature because this part is taking up a big piece right there. It's a Frollo Jr. Dude, I swear Frollo can be my father. Ooh, I think that's what me and my wife are gonna cosplay. We're gonna cosplay Frollo and Esmeralda for our next convention. Oh my god, I have to find the costumes. Oh my god, I have to get costumes! I have to pitch the idea to her. Do you like Kasi? What the hell is that word? Kusai? Who's Kusai? Kasi. Quack! Good luck getting her into that. We dueled cosplay before. Like, one year we was Asuna and Kirito until we discovered what that fucking Sword Art Online was actually. We cosplayed Kirito and Asuna, and that year so many other people cosplayed Kirito and Asuna, so like we didn't stand out at all, and I was so upset because nobody was taking pictures of us. And then we also cosplayed Jesse and James, but people took more pictures of me because my costume was actually spot on. Who else did we cosplay? We could sort of cosplay more people. Oh yeah, and then there was this one year where she had cosplayed Giriam from Skyward Sword because she really loved him. That was around the time Hyrule Warriors came out, so she cosplayed him. She made the costume and everything when she looked really, really ugly. And then I cosplayed Itachi that year because I didn't have time to get the sword and shield for my Link cosplay, so I didn't want to go there without a sword and shield. So I already had an Akatsuki cloak, and I just cosplayed Itachi. You like Quasi? Well, oh sure, I like Quasi. I really love him. I think Quasimodo is really good looking. Like, he's not as ugly as they portray him to be in the Disney film. Like, he is really good looking. Like, just looking at him, like the eye was like his deformity was. It was meant to, like, I don't know, like, grab your attention, but for some reason it doesn't really grab my attention. Like, I just look over it, you know? I just think of Quasimodo as normal. I have no idea of what the hell I went through to be in this chat. Oh, I see, so you have been here since the beginning. I see. How dare you mention SAO. Dude, when I first watched SAO, like, I really, really liked it, and I thought it was just a normal anime, and until all that weird stuff started to happen. And then I didn't quite catch on to it at first because I didn't want to believe it. And then it was just so weird. And then I'm like, okay, I am not going to cosplay this anymore. I'm not going to associate myself with this anymore. I watched the second season of SAO though. And then I just fell off towards the end of the second season because it didn't have no type of appeal to me. Like, the show just really sucked after the second season. I really didn't like it. But yeah, SAO has, it's a curse now among anime fans. Or I guess taboo, I would say. I don't see physical deformities. Wow. Even when I was younger, I never really saw Quasimodo as ugly. Like, oh, over here talking about how ugly he is, and I'm just like, this dude looks really, really good looking. SAO, even though it's flawed. Yeah. The community has definitely shifted a lot with SAO, and I never spoke about it really. I never really voiced my opinions on it because it's just like, it's a good anime. The first season is a really good anime, but I don't know. I just started to get less and less interested in it as time progressed. Not because of the fan base, just because of the direction the show went in. It's almost like Attack on Titan. I feel like Attack on Titan was, the first season was really, really good. The second season, not so much. Third season is okay. Taboo should be the 5th DLC characters. Oh my god. Unfortunately, that happens to a lot of anime. The whole direction and style just changes, and it's like, I understand you have to try something new in order to keep your fans engaged, but if you start to lose the formula of the whole concept you tried to build, it becomes uninterested. Like take Dragon Ball Z for example. Like the Frieza saga was good, right? It was good. It was a really good anime. They already had a lot of fans engaged. When it came to the Android saga, that's what really helped that anime to take off and become godlike. Because they kept the same formula while also slowly transitioning from Goku onto Gohan. And slowly, the other characters just started to take up the mantle besides Goku. Goku was rarely in the Android saga because of his illness. And just watching Tien, watching just Vegeta and Piccolo finally have their moment, and just getting all these characters involved with it really made that show come full circle. Because not only did we get to see Goku's transformation, but the other characters grow as well. And then during the Cell arc, when Gohan finally had that last moment, it was really, really powerful. Nobody understands how powerful those arcs were. Then after the Cell games, 7 years later, we go to the Majin Buu era, and it doesn't hit the mark as well as it did with the Cell saga. Unfortunately. And unfortunately, this is the downfall of Gohan and his character development. And then don't even get me started on Dragon Ball Super because I just can't do it right now. I can't do it. Oh, I'm trying to dress so far up. I've only watched a few episodes of My Hero. I haven't watched the entire anime yet, but I'm gonna try to get on that after I finish watching Dr. Stone, which is a really good anime. I recommend everybody here just go watch that anime. It's really, really good. And then I've also tried to get into JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, but I just need to watch a couple more episodes because I don't know. I can't get into that show because it's just so damn bizarre. And I don't mean that in a punny way. I'm just like, for real. It's weird. It's just a weird ass anime. But that anime is 100% meme material, and that's what I like about it. Can you explain why Christopher's reindeer song is the best vocal track in the movie? That's not real. I don't know where you heard that from, but that is a lie. Lie. That is not true. That's not even a memorable song, though. Back in my era, I used to be a really hardcore anime fan, right? I was such a hardcore anime fan that my entire life revolved around anime and nothing else. You could say I was borderline weebish. No, I was the epitome of a weeb. But when YouTube started to blow up, right? Just a lot of people voicing their opinions about things, and it's just like being there throughout, watching people try to persuade you that their opinion is right is really, really disturbing. Right? You can have an opinion and not try to validate it as much as possible just to get other people to persuade you. And that's the problem with a lot of communities. Not only the anime community, but just communities in general. So it's like, I'm not as big of an anime fan as I was back in the day, and that makes me really, really sad. But, and that's one of the reasons why I don't really have an anime balance on my Twitter account, because it's just mostly games that I retweet. But I don't talk about anime. I try not to talk about anime because I know that fan base can be very cutthroat. And so I keep a lot of my anime shenanigans to myself, because I know I'm just going to always find that one person who's going to write a twit long about something, and me not caring enough about that anime to fight back. I'm not going to put myself in that position. Yeah, definitely crossed the border into the Weeb Kingdom long ago. You shut your mouth, young man. It's the best song to me. Oh no. It's not memorable though. But yeah, not a lot of people know that I go to a lot of anime conventions. I still go to a lot of anime conventions. I have like a whole collection in my closet of a lot of collectibles that I've collected over the years. I have a whole bookcase full of manga. It's like, I really love anime and manga. Like, I cherish it. I also have a lot of posters too, but unfortunately I can't put them up because my landlord doesn't want me to like break the holes in the wall. But which is why me and my wife are planning to move in the next couple of months. And once I move, yo, my Twitch streams are going to look spectacular because I'm not going to have my setup in the corner of my room anymore. My Twitch setup is actually going to be in its own room. Like, he can't paint over that. I don't want to buy paint. I'm not that dedicated to cover up my mess with the walls. But maybe once I actually get my own apartment, I'll do that. Because there's no way I'm going to have an apartment and not have anything on the walls. The most recent weebish thing I bought was a Yu-Gi-Oh! Gold Sarcophagus tin that I really wanted because I just wanted it. It's like I don't play Yu-Gi-Oh! Anymore. I used to be a hardcore Yu-Gi-Oh! Player. I used to play duel in tournaments and shit like that. Damn, I was a really good Yu-Gi-Oh! Player. I had the most elitist deck. I had a Kaiba deck. My whole deck was just decked out full of Kaiba cards. Had the XYZ Dragon Can. I had a Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. I had 4 Blue Eyes White Dragons in my deck. Dude, I was a beast. I was such a beast. I had mad, what's that card called? Monster Reborns. I had Dark Holes. I had so many things. I had so many troll cards. Yeah, and my older brother, he would get so mad at me because I would, like, beat his ass. And then, a couple of years ago, I had downloaded that Yu-Gi-Oh! App, the Duel Links, and I started to duel again, and I was really good at it. But when I switched over to my new phone, all of my data deleted from that fucking app. All of my cards just went bye-bye. All of my cards that I worked so hard to get. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to do this again. Because Weevil done took my phone and threw it off a cruise. I was so upset. I was so upset. But then recently at Comic-Con, one of my friends had challenged me to a duel. And I'm like, I'm really, really rusty, so I'm not good at it, and there are like new rules. And he was like, I'll go easy on you. I ended up beating this guy and sending him to the Shadow Realm, which he is still in, by the way. And I'm like, I still got it. So anybody who dares to defy me will face the wrath of the Shadow Realm. Okay, let's do something right now and pretend that I know what I'm doing when I'm actually don't know what I'm doing. Which arm was I just on? How could you say that? You have no idea what you're talking about. Let It Go is one of the best Disney songs in the entire world. Changed my mind. It's better than okay. Her vocals mixed with the smooth animation from that whole scene, it's beautiful. Her voice is beautiful. Oh man. I'm also going to be doing a YouTube video about these gamer energy drinks. And I'm trying to get a sponsorship with one of them, so hopefully that'll work out. And all of my friends who absolutely do not have money will find some money to buy one of those products and help me out. Okay, I know there's gonna be a whole bunch of things behind her. Are you kidding me? Oh no. Little Mermaid all day. Man, if I had to say one of the best Disney songs of all time, it would definitely have to be The Circle of Life. Those memes on Twitter where it's the freaking Hercules crew, and then along came Zeus, he hurled his thunderbolt. Where are those memes coming from? That Eggman one killed me. I was dying. I feel like this song has been playing for hours. Can we talk about how overall how Tangled is a better movie than Frozen? I'm gonna do something. There you go, Cryo. That's just for you. Every time you say that, and if I'm drawing Blaze, I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. Pack Blaze. I'm gonna make that into an emote on my channel. I'm actually going to be... Oh man. I'm gonna be doing a series of Twitch art. And by Twitch art, I mean emotes and things like that, because my graphic designer is unfortunately suffering from an eternal health problem that is out of his control. So he's not going to be here for an extremely long time. Okay, let me get rid of this. Like, what is going on here? What does she look like? Oh, there we go. What is this? Wow. This is version 2. So I still have the screenshot from version 1. I'm not even sure. Let me look if I have it. Or if I do have it, I need to crop it. I do not have that. Do I have the screenshot from version 1? Damn it. After the stream, I'm gonna have to look through my folders to see if I have that version 1 of that tank of the Blaze. She's like, Yahoo! Is Sonic Heroes on Steam? 'Cause I feel like playing Sonic Heroes, and I might get that in the future. Maybe stream some Sonic Heroes. There was this one level in Sonic Heroes that I absolutely could not stand. I think it's Power Plant, where you have to climb up all of those stairs while the lava is rising and you can't make any mistakes. Oh my god, that part literally had me smashing the controller on the floor. And once I finally beat everything, the game, it was like, you have to go back and you have to collect more of these so you can get all the 7 Chaos Emeralds. And I'm just like, I don't have the patience for this. I rarely got all 7 Chaos Emeralds in any Sonic game because I didn't have the patience to go back. Even in Sonic Mania, I got my little brother to get the Chaos Emeralds for me because I didn't have any patience for that bullshit. You know how much simpler and easier this is just using the keyboard shortcut keys instead of using on-screen touch controls? Because I really hate how my iPad be doing me that way with the palm rejection. That is non-existent. I'm hoping some like tablet company messages me and it's like, hey, we'll just send you a free tablet. All you gotta do is talk about it on your Twitch stream and we'll pay you. And I'm like, woo. I'm like, yes, sir. Do that. I wonder why these fan projects don't get more people reaching out to them. I feel like fan projects is the best way to market your product. It's the easiest and it's the best way. Meringue. So much fan art of her. It's crazy. Sticks. Oh my goodness. How does that look? Crap. I like this song. Oh boy. Let me just increase the volume on this really quickly because I really fucking like this song.
Darkest of days.
I gotta say, this is one of the greatest Sonic songs I ever heard in my entire life. It's definitely up there with his world. Dude, I really love this song. I blast it. I even showed it to my wife and she was like, I can't believe this is a Sonic song. I'm like, I know, right? Let me show you what it's all about. I can feel the Linkin Park. My God. Who was gonna save you now? Maybe in this part, I would have added just a little bit of screamo. Just a little bit. I am the tallest of mountains, and don't you ever forget it. If you step in the ring, then you're gonna regret it. A little bit of head motion right there, especially with the hair. And you should know that it's over. I don't crumble for nothing. I got the world on my shoulders. If they just added more songs like this in Sonic, I feel like it would definitely save the series. 100%. So the other thing I have to do with this page is I have to add this whole panel down there, which is probably going to take me like an hour and a half. And then I got the first page right here that I have to still mess around with the perspective. It's not looking too bad, like it has a lot of detail on it, and I like that. And then here's the third page that I just got a little bit more detail on it, and it's done. And then I was doing the fourth page right here. Not bad. It's just so far. And then I also started on the fifth page with the Blaze face. I really like Blaze in that first panel right there because I used a lot of reference material. The only thing I'm going to do with these panels is I'm definitely going to make them pop out a little bit more and not have them so bland looking. Oh, Blaze. Yes, it is Blaze. She is on fire. Yeah, all of the ASO streams, like, they don't have the voiceover and the commentary. And it's just very awkward. I feel like not having a voice there to command people what to do. But yeah, welcome. My name is Katon4525. In the bottom left corner, you can see that there's going to be a link to my Twitch channel if you want to check that out. Okay, thank you, Frost, for stopping by. You are much appreciated in this fan base, and I will catch you in the next stream. Yes, I'm one of the pencilers for Archie Sonic Online, and I'm also working with Sonic Legacy. I'm working with the Armada Studios for a 3D fan Sonic game project. I'm working with the Mega Man continuation project comic online thing. I'm working with somebody else, I'm working with something else, and I'm working with something else. You will find my name in the Sonic Chronicles remastered nonsense as well. And I'm also working on my own projects. Damn, you got a full plate, boy. I've had a full plate for the past... Since I got discovered on Sonic Legacy, I've just had a full plate because either people come to me or I've just found them. So yeah, I definitely have a lot on my plate. But it's most definitely nothing I can't handle. If I didn't have to work a full-time job, I would probably have 10 times more things on my plate. Because I can stay up all night doing this stuff. The reason why I don't stay up all night doing this stuff is because I need sleep. Check your DMs? Okay. Everything that's not your friend. Nothing is stuff. Okay, but it has a higher score by the tomato meter. That audience score is bullshit because it's like a bunch of adults and it's not kids. I can't imagine watching one of these without the artist commentary. Yeah, me either. Are you on DA? DeviantArt? Am I on DeviantArt? Yeah! I'm mostly on Twitter though. I'll link you my DeviantArt anyway, but it's gonna be a site for sore eyes. Oh, you did? Well, thanks, thanks, Rolitz. I have to check that out. Shadow! Oh, wow. I really gotta change that profile picture, man. Yeah, this is just a Sonic compilation, edgy music soundtrack. Oh, hell, Shadow. No, this is not Crush 40. This is the original song. Crush 40 just made the remix version of it. And this is the original song. White is black and black is white. Right is wrong and wrong is right. Nothing ever fills this hole inside your heart. It's by Mike. I'm not gonna even try to pronounce that name. But yeah, Katon4525, if you type that in on Twitter, on Instagram, on YouTube, I use the same handle for everything. What the hell is that DeviantArt avatar? It was my original character, because I was going to start up my comic series back in like 2017, 2016. But it looks extremely ugly. I actually made a video on my YouTube channel bashing my old Sonic art. It has almost 100 views, can you believe that? I'm about to become a Sonic tuber. A good Sonic tuber. No such thing. It looks like a Ninja Miyamoto. Wow. Because there's so many quality Sonic tubers. And I read that with the most sarcastic tone in the entire world. Ah, this is my jam right here. If I was to become a Sonic tuber, which I'm definitely on the brink of becoming a Sonic tuber, I would make it exclusively for art. And yeah, I probably wouldn't talk about controversial topics. No, I wouldn't talk about controversial topics, period. Show you. Yeah, but I'm gonna be the first one to break tradition. It's like I have a vision of how I'm going to build my community, and it's going to be the most non-toxic community in the entire world. Unless we start to play Halo, of course. Because then we're gonna get toxic as fuck. Where is that blaze? There we go. Well, I know she has longer legs, but I don't want to make her legs way too long, because everybody always gets my ass about how I make their legs long, but she has long legs. Let's see. What controversial in the Sonic fandom? Like, sensitive topics. Let me change that phrase. Sensitive topics. I will try to avoid sensitive topics as much as humanly possible so I don't trigger any one being. If you become a Sonic tuber, you'll start making more Spyro and Mega Man fan art. Yeah, I know, right? Once I become bigger, we're gonna start a freaking Spyro comic online. A Spyro and Crash comic based on my original idea. Make comic reviews. I could do that. I never really thought about doing a comic review. There'll always be somebody who will get triggered by anything I say. You know, you are absolutely right. Somebody needs to get this guy a medal. Because he hit it right on the spot. He is absolutely right. I don't want my content on my channel to be exclusively or strictly Sonic. I just want it to be like an overall art thing. And since Sonic has been a staple in my art for decades now, I just thought I'd incorporate it into that content somehow. Because lots of people are always asking me, how do you draw Sonic characters? And I'm like, I don't know. I just do it. Over the past several months, I've had a lot of people asking me to do a tutorial. Do artists typically have YouTube channels? I mean, having a YouTube channel is definitely good to push your content out there and build your following, because at the end of the day, you're going to pick up your phone and the first app you're going to open is most likely going to be YouTube for entertainment. People want to be entertained. People want to know how to draw things. So it's like, a lot of artists do have YouTube channels. A lot of artists don't utilize their YouTube channels as well as they should to market themselves into a wider audience, to promote specific things. Like if you want to promote your Patreon account, how are you going to get those Patreon people? You need to start a YouTube channel, you need to start a Twitter, you need to create content, you need to appeal to the audience, you need to understand your audience. A lot of bullshit I just said. You need to give back to your audience. Why should they take the time out of their day to come to your live stream or to click on that video? What are they going to take out of it? Take me, for example. If you go to my Twitch channel and if you follow me, you're going to start earning stream points towards a free sketch commission. That's what you'll get out of it. While you're sitting there watching my streams, you'll be so engaged into what I'm doing, because I'll most likely be drawing, or I'll most likely be talking about an interesting topic. You'll get so wrapped up into what I'm talking about or what I'm drawing, and then you're going to start to know me as a person, and you're going to forget about those stream points eventually until somebody brings it up. Because then you're going to just start coming to my streams wanting to see me and not for the incentive. Marketing 101. I took a class just to learn this nonsense. How often do you stream? I'm gonna pick up my stream again. I usually stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but these last couple of weeks I've been slacking just because of the fucking holidays and my work schedule. But I'm gonna pick it up. I'm gonna pick it back up again on Tuesday. I wanted to do a stream tomorrow, but I'm going to be filming a lot of video content tomorrow, so I don't think I'll have time to do it. But I'm like, if I stream tomorrow, I'm not going to have a video out this week, and that's not what I want to do. I want to have a video out this week. Never over, just another day. No, it's tragedies, everything that comes our way. Determination of the strong. Found the meaning that you searched for so long. Indeed, all of what Katon says about the wonders and benefits of his channel are true. Online marketing is hard. How I usually cope with things that are difficult is I tell myself that this is easy, and I get through it. Like these comic pages, they are difficult. I tell myself they're easy, and that's how I get through it. Like, this is easy right now. Drawing Blaze is the easiest thing in the world. I've never seen anybody do something so cool with their stream points. Well, thanks, man. I appreciate that. I'm always thinking about ways to give back to the community, because a lot of these artists, they have their close group of friends, right? Or they have a following unimaginable, and they don't really give back to their communities. And I feel like these artists do not deserve their fan base in the slightest. And I don't want to be one of those artists who just get big and just abandon everybody who helped me get there. I want to give back to my community somehow. Artists, plural. It's like, just seeing the art community nowadays just gets me so exhausted. Just seeing so many good artists just turn the corner and become something that they're not. Something so different. And I just can't stand it. Are you on the ASO server? You seem like a cool guy. Well, sure, I'm a staff. I'm a staff. I have to be on the ASO server. Here, I'll talk in the ASO discussion. Like, I'll put a wave or something so you can see who I am. Where are the hands? Okay, I can't find a hand, so I'll just put this. Alright, so I just commented in the ASO discussion with the glasses emoji face. Yeah, that one. Yeah, I have a lot of visions on how to give back to my community. Like, I want to gain sponsorships from these companies, and I want to give away tablets, and I want to give away Clip Studio Paint licenses. Like, I want to do so much things, but I'm just not in the position to do all those things at the moment because I'm not big enough, unfortunately. And slowly my plan will come into fruition. Eventually. Like, I'm very optimistic when it comes to my goals in life as a artist and as a Twitch streamer. Doing sketches for stream points is a really cool idea. Not many people are willing to do that because they don't want to work for free. Oh, thank you for following the ASO Twitch channel. You're much appreciated. Ugly Sonic. But yeah, a lot of people aren't willing to do these sketches for free because a lot of artists don't want to do things for free because like there's just a whole lot of debate on free art. But in my opinion, and this is in my opinion flash alert right here. In order for you to get somewhere, you have to do free art at some point in your art career. You have to. If you are a smaller person, you need to be reaching out to these bigger people and just come to them with a proposal. Like, I like your stuff. Let me do a logo for you. Let me do your banner for you. That's how you get yourself out there. By doing free art for people who have a following already. I fight the feeling to resist it all the time. This is my temp account since I forgot my main password. Yo, that's why I got my phone hooked up to my Twitch, just in case. She's like, what the hell was that? Or like on Fiverr? Sure. I hear a lot of things about Fiverr. I've never really been on Fiverr. Like, I have an account there because I tried to freelance full-time a couple of decades ago, but it didn't work out. I was just a small little 18-year-old Sonic fanboy who thought that he can do freelancing full-time right out of high school, and I got scammed a lot. I could take no more. One by one they will become a black mark on the floor. Yeah, Ugly Sonics, are you an artist of some sort? Trying to make a living online is hard, man. I've tried lots of ways. Dude, I'm the exact same way. Like, I've started coffees, I've started Patreons, I've started paying for ads to market myself like 2 years ago. build a WordPress website, open an online store at one point. I did a lot of things when I wasn't in the position to be doing those things, because the problem that I had back then was I let money become my main drive as to why I should be doing what I did on social media, right? And after a while, I learned that once you eliminate the money factor out of your whole business, and that seems kind of weird, but if you just eliminate that mindset into how can I make money with A, B, and C, it's like things just start to become easier. I launched my Twitch channel not with the intention to make money, but with the intention to grow. And because I had those intentions, I've made money and I've made revenue off of that without having the money intention first. And that's the main reason why my Patreon failed, because like I can't handle a Patreon. I can't handle updating all that. Do you draw for work? Yeah, I draw for work. But I want to hone in on my skills and finish all my projects before I start taking up freelance work again. But yeah, like even subscribing to my Twitch channel, which is like fucking $5 a month, I do full body color sketches of any type of character, which is not bad. $5 for a full body color character is beautiful. But yeah, I do draw for work. I just don't market myself or advertise myself that I'm open. Yeah, it's really sad for artists nowadays. Like, everybody is trying to do this, right? Everybody is trying to make a living off of their artwork. And it gets harder and harder each day. But the fact of the matter is that most people do not want another subscription to worry about at the end of the month when they get a surprise payment pending on their bank account. And they're like, what the hell is this? And I think that's also the reason why my Patreon failed, because I feel like subscription-based services turn people off a little bit. And if you don't have a really big following on social media, Patreon is not really going to help you out. It works for some people, but for most people it's just like a dead end. How did that line get there? Oh my gosh, yeah, right? The other day I had to scold my brother-in-law because he has an ad blocker, and I'm like, dude, what is your problem? It's like, I understand YouTube ads are the most annoying thing on the world, but I'm not going to install an ad blocker because I know that's how these people get paid. It's like, I wouldn't want anybody to install an ad blocker and watch my Twitch streams, because I actually get paid from the ads people watch on my Twitch stream. At least it's looking cute. Not bad at all. Most of the work I have gotten as freelance, most of the time has been scams, or most of the time it's been unrealistic expectations. Like, on the last commission I gotten was from this guy who had an idea in his head, and he wanted me to start on a 24-page black and white comic, but I also had to letter it, and he didn't even say that I had to letter it. So there was a lack of communication right there, because I'm assuming that I just had to ink the comic pages. And then he was in such a hurry to start these pages that he wouldn't even let me draw out some concept art for the characters. So I basically had to go in there blind. And it was for a rate so low that I'm pretty disgusted with myself that I even agreed to do those pages. But eventually he ended up taking me off the project because just my work schedule and my schedule with my other projects was just conflicting with the schedule that he wanted for his comic. So I'm like, you know what, no hard feelings. It was great talking to you, but you're gonna have to find something else that's going to do that. That sounds like a nightmare to work on. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I could have definitely communicated with him a little bit more, but sometimes when I'm at work all day, it's just like, I am not on social media. And that's a problem that a lot of people have with me, but sometimes I don't respond right away. But this year I'm definitely going to try to work on that. Right, like, before I start a project, I want to get an idea of how the style is and how the flow is. I just don't want to go into a project not knowing how to draw characters and not knowing the overall style and theme of the story. It doesn't make sense. You're gonna go in there blind. And on top of that, I was doing the little bit of concept work that I didn't even get paid for. Because I'm like, I have to draw concepts of these characters because I need to know how to draw them. How did that happen? Yeah, all of these things are just life lessons for when the next project comes along. It's definitely going to be better because I'm going to know how to handle it. But the difference between those paid projects and these fan projects is that these fan projects are going to help me break into IDW because these are like great. It's great to practice working on a team and just getting your stuff out there. It's a really good feeling. You know, it's funny you say that because this guy commissioned me to do something like a year ago, and we lost communication for a while, and then he messaged me back, and I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry, I completely forgot, let me redo it for you. So then I asked him for some reference material, and he never got back to me, and I'm still waiting for the reference material, and I'm like, dude, you commissioned me to do this thing, and then I'm asking you for some reference material, and then you just blow me off. You're the one who paid me. Still waiting for it. It's like a commission that's taken a year because he doesn't want to give me reference material for whatever reason. Like, he still hasn't responded back to my messages. Oh, so you're gonna apply for IDW? I've already applied to IDW, and I've already spoken with the editor. Like, we went back and forth a lot. Like, I would say about 5 emails or so. that the editor has gotten back to me. He's giving me constructive criticism on the pages that I sent him. I'm friends with a lot of the IDW crew because they see my work a lot. I met Adam Bryce Thomas in real life. He was a really cool dude. Like, me and him got along really well. I also have to get back to him on if he still wants to dual stream, but I think he has a lot on his plate because he wants to dual stream with me in the future. And then I've also met Tracy Yardley. I've met Jennifer. I've met Evan. Well, they're really cool people, I suppose. Oh, and I met Gigi. But she's not like official yet. Not celebrity. Boy, sometimes people think that I'm Adam Bryce Thomas because we have the exact same name somehow. Like, I don't even know how the fuck that happened. Even Ian Flynn got confused this one time. I was on his Bumblecast voice chat and he thought that I was Adam Bryce Thomas, and I'm like, no, please, just stop. Okay. I needed to see where that thumb was. Like the same first and last name, yes. It's the weirdest thing in the entire world. Two people named Adam Thomas draw Sonic the Hedgehog. Like, what the hell? Imagine how that's going to look like when they start printing issues. Like, cover art by Adam Thomas. Interior by Adam Bryce Thomas. I don't have a middle name, thank God. Imagine if my middle name was Bryce. That's not where the thumb should be. I don't know what kind of drugs I was on when I drew this hand. Twilight Zone, oh my gosh. But yeah, man, these past 2 years, I've just been building myself up. Ever since I showed Sonic Legacy my submissions to IDW, it was just like, it was all uphill from there. This is not inking, this is penciling. I'm penciling an entire issue. It looks like inking, right? Because the line... I like to make sure that my pencil lines look very, very smooth. Like, I don't like sketchy pencils. I like to make sure that the inker knows which lines are correct. So I do really tight pencils. Yeah, maybe I'll show you a couple of my original pages when I'm about to end the stream, because I have okay. What's happening in this page, if you can say. Well, Blaze and Meringue just got out of... They just jumped out of the time portal. I can start from the beginning, actually, from what I've penciled. So this is the first page, but I still have to clean up the perspective on that first panel. But they're basically running through this temple. Blaze has the soul emerald in her hand, and they're running towards the portal over there. And then they go onto the ship, and the portal explodes in the fire, and they come out of that. And then on the page I was just drawing, they're basically talking about something, and there's a flashback in... Why does it look like that? There's a flashback in this panel over here, and Blaze is right there, and then there's gonna be another shot there, and then the next page we see Moraine busting her door open, and Blaze is just doing something else. I don't know what the hell she's doing. And then they're running up, and then she's looking, and then they step into another portal. And then there's another page I was working on where they're just looking around. Soul Emerald, random ass people, Blaze, and that's it. That's about as far as I got, and the rest are just like really loose thumbnails. So I hope that summed it up. Yes it is. And I've never drawn Moraine before, and I'm not that good with drawing Blaze, but I've been studying Evan Stanley's style. Because she's really good with drawing Blaze, and I feel like I can utilize her style when drawing this issue. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Oh really? That's really interesting. Yeah, once I break in, I'm going to try to be one of those active artists in the community. I feel like a lot of the people who break in aren't that very active, because everybody just has a group of people and they're kept to themselves. I actually want to be active and talking, and I want people to feel like that they can come to me, whether I'm a professional or an amateur. But I will never let go. I don't want people to automatically be like, he's a professional now and he's not going to answer nobody. It's just like, it's not going to be that way. That's always my fear whenever I break in. Like, if I ever break in, that's always been one of my fears. I'm still gonna be the same guy. I'm still gonna try to be streaming if I had time to. Drive me crazy. Man, I never hear from that guy anymore. I miss his Mega Man art. Tell me how long this will last. I also met him at Comic-Con, and I was going to buy one of his pages, but I didn't have enough money. But yeah, his art is so solid, man. He looks like a cool guy. Yeah, I don't know what the hell happened to him. It's like ever since I canceled Archie, he was just like gone. There will be no future for us. I have a couple of Tracy pages. Yeah, I have a lot of comic art. I have one of his recent ones from an IDW issue. It was one of my favorite pages that I was able to snag. No, will I count on others? I wish I got some art from Stephen Butler. Like, he was a person I took inspiration from a lot when I first started out. But I started drawing Sonic when I was young, so it's like during that time it was Ken Penders. So I took a lot of inspiration from Ken Penders during that time as well. I used to like Ben Bates' art as well. What's up with that? Where is Spaz? Because his Sonic art was absolutely phenomenal. I wonder if it's the same guy that I'm following on Twitter. I don't think it is. Dude, yeah, back in my day, I had the Sonic Mega Collection on the PlayStation 2. In the Mega Collection, they had this one section where it was like a lot of Archie issues. So I used to draw. From it a lot, like on the TV. This is one of the greatest times of my entire life. Yeah, that's another guy that fell off the face of the earth. That's so weird. Actually, this guy, I forgot his first name, but his last name is Bowlers. He used to be a writer for the Archie Sonic series. Bowlers. What is his first name? Yeah, Carl Bowlers. I met his brother because his brother has a comic shop in the city. So I went down there and I met his brother, and it was really cool because his brother told me a lot about how he used to work for Archie and how he wrote so many stories, and right now he's working for Valiant Comics. Yeah, so far his comic book shop is very successful. He has a lot of old knickknacks in there. I might go down there and ask if I can, if he can bring his brother over there. Yeah, he was a writer. I don't know if he still is a writer. he's just working for a different comic book company. Where's the shop? It's somewhere in New York City. It's I think it's downtown. It's called West Village Comics. I didn't even know Carl Bollers had a brother. Like, when I went to that comic shop, I was just looking for a comic shop just to buy the new comic, Sonic comic. So it's like I went in there and I was just asking him a whole bunch of questions, and he was asking me a whole bunch of questions, and I'm like, yeah, I draw Sonic, and I just like to get these issues so I can reference them, and then that's when he went off about his brother, and I'm like, I did not put two and two together. Yeah, the East Coast, my man. Maybe one day when I get bigger, I'll host like a Sonic artist meetup in New York, because the Sonic and Sega Fan Jam is no more. It's destroyed, and there needs to be another Sonic and Sega meetup. And I feel like the East Coast has not had that love. The East Coast does not have that love. I don't know, I guess the people could not continue to do it. So last year was their last year, and I went there because I knew it was going to be the last one. And I had a table there, and I met a lot of people. I had a table with just a couple of prints on it. It wasn't anything spectacular. So I flew my ass all the way down to Savannah, Georgia, just to participate in that last convention as a send-off. It was amazing. I had the time of my life over there. What were your prints? I had a print that was classic Sonic with his finger up, and there was Green Hill in the background. It was an extremely blurry print, and I'm so glad nobody bought that, or I don't remember if anybody bought that. And then there was another print that I had where it was Sonic Legacy issue 2 cover. I penciled and inked that, but I didn't color that one. Those are the two prints I was selling, and I was also doing commissions. Oh my god! I was also doing commissions. I said that because I remember this one commission that I got, and I want to talk about it, but I don't know if you commissioned me, so I don't want to talk about it. I think I remember that. I was like advocating Sonic Legacy a lot. I'm doing something wrong here. Get out of here. There I am. I gotta minimize this entire panel because it's going over. Okay. Yo, this story is crazy. So, I had a couple of commissions actually, but there was this one commission that I got that it was somebody commissioned me to draw. I forget who it was. Vanilla Blaze, and somebody else in pajamas and have their feet exposed. and I think they had to they was playing with each other. They was like doing like a pillow fight or something like that. So I sat there while people were coming up to my table and looking at me, looking at all the stuff on my table, watching me draw these watching me draw this foot fetish pic, and it just made me mildly uncomfortable because I don't know. I never drew foot fetish in public before. So it made me mildly uncomfortable. And after a while I started hiding my sketch because it's just like everybody was just looking at me and I just felt extremely uncomfortable. Especially because Adam Bryce Thomas was sitting directly across from me. I didn't need him coming up to my table and was like, hey, what you drawing over there? And I'm like, I ain't drawing nothing. Did you draw it with your feet? No, I didn't draw it with my feet. I wish. That would have been cool. That would have been something spectacular to look on. Yeah, I was drawing on the wrong layer for a second. But yeah, that was a wild experience. Yeah, Legacy was still and is still fairly small, but yeah, a lot of people didn't really know me, and I feel like a lot of people still don't really know me, even though I put my face out everywhere. Did you draw a shadow? I commissioned that from somebody there. I don't remember if I did, because that was the only commission that I really remember. Wow. I know I got one or two other commissions, but I'm not sure. I don't remember what they were, and I don't even have a picture of them, unfortunately. Well, I was just drawing in my little sketchbook. And my drawings were very, very horrible, and I'm surprised I even got commissions to begin with. Like, if you still have the shadow, and if you can take a picture of it and send it to me, I can tell you if I drew it or not. Based on my ugly-ass art style from a couple of decades ago. I'm going to, because in my thumbnails I had a much more distant vision about having it there. So right there, I'm going to bring this down a little bit. Maybe to the like about right there. I think they should. Yeah, every time when I talk to somebody nowadays, and I tell them I was at the fan jam, they're like, oh, me too, and I'm like, it's such a small convention for all of us to not know who was there and who wasn't there. To be honest. Such a small convention. Oh shit. Okay, cool. So I also have to keep the margins in mind. That means I have to move her a little bit over there. Okay, good. Keep that shadow in your closet forever and don't ever take it out. I can almost guarantee you that that shadow was really disgusting. If I drew it. I'll tell you on Discord when I find it. Okay, thank you very much, Ugly Sonic. I appreciate that. Like, the most recent thing I was working on for myself would have to be this piece right here that I'm doing for a comic. And I really like Neil, the way Neil Melasonic is coming out right here. He's very difficult to draw, and I can't stand drawing him. Yeah, I really can't wait to finish this. This is gonna come out looking so sick. So sick. I really can't wait. Let's see, let's show up and let me show you. Yeah, let me try to show you one of my other comic pages. One that I completely inked, colored, and penciled 100%. It was also the thumbnail for this video, for the stream. This is 100% inked, colored, and penciled by me. Like, I want to say 5 months ago? Question mark? The Sonic was very difficult to draw for some strange reason. And coloring was very difficult to draw. And to color. No, this was just for me, for my original stuff. And these are the pages I also sent out to IDW. Can't wait. Can't wait till I actually break in and then my destiny is finally fulfilled. Yeah, I'm going to be penciling an entire issue of Sonic Legacy as well. So you're going to be finding me in a lot of upcoming things. Like, I penciled half an issue for ASO recently. I thumbnailed an entire issue for ASO recently. I'm penciling this entire issue right now, and I'm also going to be thumbnailing and penciling an entire issue for Sonic Legacy. So you're going to be seeing a lot of my comic work in the next coming months. It is going to be so hectic, and I don't know how I'm going to survive. But the issue that I thumbnailed for Archie Sonic Online is coming out so good. The artist is doing such an amazing job, and I'm really, really happy that they're able to capture my vision so well. That's a really good question. That's a really good question. I don't remember which issue that I have penciled, but I think it was the Sonic Universe one, because I have it on my other computer, so I don't have it here. But I thumbnailed issue. Which one is it? Now I have to go back and look. I know it was one of these. I thumbnailed... Okay, so I penciled Sonic Universe. I did half the pencils for Sonic Universe, issue 51. That is currently being colored. Okay, that's beautiful. And then the issue that I thumbnailed, I'm not entirely sure which issue it is. Oh yeah, it's coming out looking really, really beautiful. I really can't wait for that to be completed. Damn, which issue did I thumbnail? It can't be this one either. It has to be one of these. I don't think it's this one either. It has to be a Sonic Universe one. It's not that one. You know, I don't remember which fucking issue it is. I'm over here and I look back at all the histories of these. I think it's issue 50? Question mark? No, it's not 50. 50 is coming out looking good though. Damn, I went all the way back to the beginning. Okay, I found it. Yeah, so I thumbnailed the entirety of Sonic Universe 53. I thumbnailed the entirety of that. I penciled half of 52, and then I'm doing the entirety of 54. Damn, I worked on 3 issues back to back. I'm like, I can't believe it. And then I'm also going to be working on Sonic Legacy issue 8. And then I'm also involved in a video game project that I'm doing the concept art for with some of the characters. I have to redesign characters, I have to create model sheets for the characters, I have to create backgrounds, concept work. I have to do a lot of things. I don't have a choice, the race begins. Even behind a light that nobody shows. So after the other. Come on, let it rip. Oh, a fan game? Yeah, it's called Tails Adventure Armada, aka the Armada Studios, where me and another person joined together to create the first 3D Sonic fan game project that's originally original. Not me. Hello, is the stream on? I mean, it seems like the stream is still going. I think it's just you, my man. Okay, great. Yeah, it's called Tails Adventure Armada. It's really good. It's really cool. You should check it out. Let me see if I can get a link for you. Sing it with me now. So control V. So yeah, that's the fan game project that I am a part of. No, it's not a remake. It's a brand new original game. We're building the game from the ground up. Oh, now he wants to comment? So yeah, me and that guy named Rodalis, we are both the founders, but I am the prophet of the project. The model sheet was me, yes, but the 3D model itself, Rodalis does it. So he is the 3D artist, and I just tell him what to do. Basically. The poorest prophet? Oh, thanks! I got milk and cookies! You know I'm not gonna drink all that milk. Oh. What if I want to drink cookies? those through yourself. Oh my god, milk and cookies. Okay, but where are you going with the rest of those cookies though? Oh, okay. Give me like one more. Thanks. Right, Chips Ahoy are so amazing.
We're out of them.
Oh no.
You're shopping tomorrow, right?
Sure.
Sure.
Let's see. Is that the end of the playlist? Have I been really streaming for that long? This can't be happening. This can't be happening. Oh look, more music. Okay, we're gonna skip. I really hate the way the start of the playlist sounds. This page is coming out good so far. I have nothing else to do. Oh my god. Milk and cookies are so good. Ah, shucks. I didn't know that's how you spell shucks. Now I know how to spell shucks. Okay, how's about we do the arm like this? Yes, like that. Can you link your Twitch channel? Of course I can link my Twitch channel. Thank you for asking. Your loyalty will be much appreciated. Control copy. Control paste that. I hope nobody from ASO is looking at me and thinking I'm crazy. If you scroll all the way down my Twitch, you can see that I have a bunch of things listed there. I also have a Discord server that you can check out. And you could also read up on the subs, on the loyalty program, on the commands, on the bit perks and stuff. And thank you so much for the follow! That was some really good milk and cookies. Ah, it was so good. How dare Rose such terrible things about. I was actually going to stream a couple of... Yes, you can take the like that. I was actually going to stream a couple of weeks ago, but life just happened to be alive. Yeah, I'm not in the ASO server that often, because I'm just a part of so many Discord servers, man. And sometimes, like, these servers just slip out. I gotta be more active on there. I try to be in the chat streams when they stream, but it's not a very consistent schedule. And Sonic Legacy has the same problem with consistency with the streams, because everybody just lives all over the place. And everybody has just different time zones, that it's very hard to get a consistent schedule with these streams. Excuse me. And there's also the dedication and the time, because people need to be getting paid. I recently left a few because I just can't do it anymore. My phone can't handle it anymore because battery keeps dying because of all these notifications. I was streaming these pages on my Twitch channel until they asked me to stream on their channel. For good reason, because I feel like they really need to grow their Twitch channel and their following. This dramatic music! Boom, boom. Just half of issue, the fuck? Just half of issue 52 is the one I penciled, but that was a long time ago. That my art style does not reflect that today. Like, what I'm doing right now is my most recent, up-to-date comic pages that I have. I don't know why she looks so slim. Thinking about like just restarting her entirely. And if you put the time in, he'll put you to the test. He's like a running man in his world possessed. And if you wanna test him, let's break your best. Don't stop now, come on and rock and roll. In this world, you gotta make your own way. This is Zebrahead, man. That is the best remix. Leap without a net, you'll find it. It will be there all the time. So watch your step now, watch your step, don't fall. Do 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 do. I really like the Zebrahead remix. Crush 40 remix was also really good. At one point, I had 10 different versions of this song downloaded, and now I'm about to re-download all 10 different versions of the song because I really love this song. Moving up, coming faster, and pull you away. In this world, never feel the fall. Okay, let's see. Nope, that's not me, that's Gigi. You know how I know it's Gigi? Because she loves freaking Sonic. But where she was sitting, I was just like across from her on the left side. I was just like a couple of meters away. But no, that was Gigi. Didn't I commission a shout out from her? Question mark. I'm not sure, I don't remember. So watch your step now, watch your step, don't fall. I am a darker toned person, so just look out for a shadow. I'm not that damn dark, but I'm not white. I'm sure my voice gave that away. I identify as a Sonic. Wow. I can see where your priorities lie. Oh, do you play Halo, Ugly Sonic? Do you like Xbox games? I'm looking for somebody to participate in a mass genocide with. Oh, and it's not going to be you because you don't play Halo. Did you just assume my Sonic identification? PS4 fan. I got all the consoles. I got Switch, PlayStation, and Xbox. I got everything. Because I am a gamer. I used to participate in mass genocides on GTA because I have it for the PlayStation. You mad rich? It's called financing, my brother. And asking people to buy you things. I didn't buy all those consoles at once. They were many, many months apart. But these consoles are old, man. They're like almost 2 years old, these consoles. Y'all gonna be calling me rich when I go on those streams with the new Xbox and the new PlayStation 5. I can barely afford a PS4. I'm really good with saving my money. I am extremely good. And I work like a fucking dog. I blow my dough of crack and hookers. That sounds like the life. No alcohol? Like gas. That's like a requirement. Why this sounds like Skyward Sword? Oh, that's good. That's really good. I drink a lot of beer. That's like the soft kind of alcohol. But when I'm drawing, I tend to just drink energy drinks because I just need to focus. That's some dramatic ass music. I never watched a drunk streamer. I wouldn't want to be drunk when I'm streaming though, because you could just do something illegal on stream. That was the most dramatic music I ever heard in my life. Wow, I really like this song. If there's one thing Forces did right, was some of the original soundtrack. Like, some of the songs they should have elongated in forces and they didn't. And I was very sad because there was a lot of good songs that I liked. I was only like 30 seconds long. I thought you just dunk. I was watching this drunk dude and playing Uncharted. He fell asleep a half hour into the stream. Oh my god. I love Uncharted. I don't care for the color soundtrack. I don't care for color, period, because I never played the game. That's a lie. I played the game, I just don't like it that much. But I haven't played the game enough to know what's going on in there. It's like if I play a game for less than maybe like 2 or 3 hours, in my head it's like I haven't played the game. I'm writing Katon a wonderful song for his Twitch followers for the next time he streams. I can only imagine what the lyrics are. Like, let me try to guess what the lyrics are. You wonderful fuckers, how was your day? I am over here fucking people in Halo Reach. The Colors game is like a Diet Mario Galaxy. Why invite their calumny and consternation? I usually don't take this long on comic pages. I'm only taking this long because I'm not entirely focused on it. It usually takes me about 3 to 4.5 hours to complete a page. If I'm focused. Dun. Let me see. Okay, not bad. How do I do this one for layer below? Well, damn. One soundtrack I can blast. One Sonic soundtrack that I really like I can blast is Sonic Hero soundtrack and the Sonic Advance 1 soundtrack I really like. Yeah, some of the songs do like really hurt your ears, but the tune I really like. And Sonic Runners too, the original one. Sonic Runners for the mobile game, the one that blew up. The songs, some of the songs, like, I really, really miss. But I'm not gonna sit here and say that I've played the game every day, because I've only played Sonic Runners like a handful of times. But it's like you need an internet connection to play that game. I hate it that you need an internet connection to play that game. I hate that you need an internet connection to play a majority of mobile games. And then it shut down for some reason. I'm still not entirely sure why it shut down. But it was making Sega money. Especially that roulette system that people would spend actual money just to get red rings on a fucking roulette. Like, are you joking? Dude, don't even get me started on microtransactions. I cannot. Like, that's why I'm not into the mobile game scene. Because it's microtransactions. And if you don't pay for the game, you have to go through all these ads every single time you click something. It is the most annoyingest thing in the entire world. And it's like, I'm not going to pay $5 for this mobile game that I'm only going to play like 3-4 times just to get rid of the ads. I understand you guys need to get paid, but geez Louise. It's not like one ad for the entire game. No, it's one ad per every time you click on something specific. And I'm so over it. I'm so over it. Or I just spend money for a 3DS or a Vita or something. Yeah, it's like, even in actual games, I don't spend money on microtransactions. For one, I don't believe in microtransactions, to be honest. I believe in DLC, but it kind of depends on the type of DLC it is, you understand? Like, if it's a DLC that has a lot of content and that's going to help the game, then yeah, I'll buy the DLC. But if a DLC is just going to be there for me to unlock a fucking feature that should already be in the game, then I'm not going to buy the DLC. Because that's not DLC at that point. It's you trying to rip people off of a game of content that should have already been in the game. And microtransactions have gone out of control. A microtransaction should not exist. It should just be DLC where you're just expanding more of the game. You're giving the player more content and more time, more hours to play with the game. Not telling the player you have to buy $5 just to get this really rare weapon. Why can't they just earn the weapon in the game? Why do they have to pay for a weapon? It doesn't make no sense to me. Yeah, the Smash DLC is amazing. Like, they're continuing the game. It's really, really amazing. Dude, I cannot be one of those people. I cannot. Even, let's say, for example, I'm a really big Halo fan, right? But Halo 5 has a lot of microtransactions when it comes to certain things. I never bought one, and I don't plan on buying one, just because I like a game franchise. That doesn't mean I have to contribute to their revenue with the microtransaction bullshit. Because that's just something I don't believe in. I'm already paying $60 for a game. I already paid $500 for this game console. And on top of that, you're getting free marketing from me if I stream your game to Twitch. It's a lot better than what I did with it before. Dude, Nintendo got some nerve too. Like, I can't stand them. Nintendo makes really awesome games, but Nintendo got a hair so far up their ass when it comes to their music, when it comes to their games being streamed. I feel like they're just way too sensitive of their content, that they'll do anything to protect it. And it's just like, you can have a better relationship with some of these content creators if you just learn how to open up and expand. Why are you doing this to your creators? Why are you doing this to people who upload videos on YouTube about Nintendo? But you're copy striking all of their videos. You're not making any revenue off of promoting your gaming company and marketing your video games. It's not right. It's not fair. Like, they buy the consoles, they buy the games, they review the games, and they tell people to buy the games, and you're still taking down their video. There's a lot of Nintendo channels that I used to watch, but recently somebody had to take down their channel because Nintendo just copy striked all of their videos because they used Nintendo music in there, and it was really, really sad because I was subscribed to them for a while. What do you expect? They're Japanese. Wow. Wow. Yo, the next time I stream, because my streams are a little bit different, like, let's just say I could say a lot more things on my own streams, but because I'm on the Archie Sonic Online stream, I'm not going to say what I usually say. Oh wow. Like, my Sonic people are alright because their videos aren't being taken down. But my Nintendo people, they are not okay. Blaze is like, she has a very triumphant pose. Like, did you really write a song, Cryo? Everybody's doing the Superman. She's doing the Soldier Boy. Yes, you will love it. That whole word right there. You will love. Will love. I guarantee. You're talking about my name? my username? I see. Going back to the beginning of the stream, we was talking about how weebish I was. My name comes from... shit. My name comes from a Naruto reference of a jutsu that I really, really like. And I have given myself the screen name so many decades ago. Like, back in 2005, I've had this name, Katon. And that's how a lot of people found me at anime conventions, and until this day I'm still using that name for some strange reason. But yeah, I've had this name since 2005. It's really crazy. I don't know why I have a screen name that long. Never changed it. It used to be just Katon and Chiha, but I just got rid of the Uchiha part because I was tired of people mispronouncing my name. And even today they still mispronounce my name. They're like Cotton or Catan. And I'm like, yo, these Americans. Or Cat on. Cat on D. Yeah, that name has stuck with me, and I'm so happy that nobody knows me of anything else besides that. I'm hoping one day, when I become a big enough streamer, you'll be able to see my name up there somewhere. I don't know where's up there, and I don't know where's somewhere, but it'll be there. Parody of Disney songs. Trust me, you'll love it. Wow. Except Adam Thomas, yo. The only reason why that name won't be up there is because two men share the same name. You should have seen my DMs like a year ago. People would DM me asking me if I was Adam Bryce Thomas. They're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it's really you. Thank you so much for following me. And I'm like, no, you got the wrong guy. I'm like, let me just nip that in the butt right now before you decide you want to escalate it. I contemplated on playing along with it at one point, but then I'm like, you know what? If this guy confronts me about stealing his identity, that could look really bad for me. I've already evolved somehow during Blaze since the stream started. Excellent. Oh yeah, I talk to him all the time. Well, not all the time, but whenever he has a second, I interact with him. He does streams on Picardo, and then his friend does streams on Twitch, and I try to interact with them. I mean, we met in real life before. If you see how old he looks and how, like, just how he looks, we are not identical in any way, shape, or form. He is so old. He's so older. Like, this dude got gray hair. And I'm like, luckily I still have 4 more years to go before I'm even considered old. Yeah, I believe he's like 40 something. I think he's 40 something. He may be in his late 30s, his early 40s. And I'm only 25. Just in 2 months I'm going to turn 26, and hopefully by that time I would have accumulated a bigger following. We're turning 25 in June. Oh nice, congrats man, congrats. 1 year closer to dying. This is not looking bad so far. I really like this song. When you're more likely to have a heart attack. I've had many heart attacks before. Many. It's like that mini heart attack you get when you thought you lost your wallet. I've had heart attacks before. Or that mini heart attack you get when you think you're seeing a creepy crawling at the corner of your eye. That's a fucking heart attack. I'm actually really excited to see how this issue is going to turn out looking. A heart attack when you realize it's no nut November, yo. I don't participate in that. I don't even participate in No Shave November. I tried to participate in Inktober. But it's like, for some reason, October always seems to be the busiest month for me. It's like, in order for me to do Inktober, I have to have absolutely nothing on my plate. It's supposed to be healthy for you? No wonder. Blaze, you are looking mighty fine. Pretty detailed for pencils. Yeah, I know, right? I don't know why. I like to keep all of my sketches like consistently detailed. I don't want to make the inker feel like they need to fill in blanks. Oh my goodness. So it's about to be 12:30 and I'm going to conclude this stream. So hopefully, I'm not going to make any promises, but I'll probably be back on Twitch tomorrow on my personal channel if I can get all the footage done for my channel. Because I'm going to be streaming, I'm going to be filming a lot tomorrow. Wow, that's really nice. And thanks for stopping by, man. I really, really appreciate the whole entire Architecting Online cast appreciates it. And yeah, hopefully I'll be back pretty soon with another Architecting Online stream, because it was fun having them invite me over here to stream for you guys. And yeah, don't forget to follow me on all my social media. It's Katon4525 on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, whatever. Oh, you're Eastern Standard Time as well? Nice. But yeah, this has been Katon, and I'm getting the hell out of here. And have a wonderful night, guys. Take care.